Teachers, it's one of the last sunny days of October, probably before we get snow everywhere. I wanted to give you a short training. Last 2 weeks ago, we had a training where I had two videos posted that I hope you spent time with, and wanted to. Brother Seiler even pointed out to me that it was like double the 5 minute time, and so wanted to have you have a couple weeks to really look that through. Hopefully, you benefited from that training. And this week's micro training, I wanted to just kind of make you aware of the video resources and how to find them when we're teaching seminary. Many of you probably know that when you come to a lesson like this week, we're teaching sections 115 through 117, and when you come to the lesson manual and you're online and you're scrolling down, you'll see these little icons off to the side, these little picture things right here. And when you click on them, it's going to bring out like associated videos. And those are great videos that you can use. Like this is a video on Arise and Shine Forth, right? And then you every time you see one, you click on it, it'll bring up different video resources you can use or gather from. And so Light in Their Eyes is the video that tells the story of Elder Faust. And sometimes I feel like in teaching, we know that there's videos that are available to help augment our teaching, but we're either scared that we're not sure how to make them work in the classroom, or we don't know where to find a video. And so, like if I'm showing a video here, I could just, if I'm using a computer and I have a way to plug that computer into the TV, I can literally just click this button here and that'll expand the video to be full size and play it right off the Wi-Fi in the church. The church's Wi-Fi in most places are good enough for that to work. Now, if I'm teaching in like Spirit Lake, where I'm at the high school, or I'm teaching in a place that doesn't have the internet, or I don't have access to it, then I might have to download the video. And the best way I found to do that is once you know the title of the video, just come to lds.org right here that looks just like this and type in the search and just put Light in Their Eyes, right? And if you type in the title, here's the video right here. And you can even narrow the search by just only searching for videos, just in case the title is too familiar. And so here's two different or three different videos on the Light in Their Eyes. And so you can look at it. When you click on the video from this view vantage point, it's going to give you the ability to download that video. See right here, the download, and I can click to download it. It'll give me different options that I can then select to download the video. Then I can do that at home, and I don't need to have the internet when I come to class. Let me show you another resource. Online, if you were to go to lds.org and type in video collections, it would take you to this page, video collections. And this is such a great page when you're wanting to find videos or explore some videos. You have basic beliefs, broadcasts, callings, trainings, just tons of different categories you can find videos on, right? There's teaching and lesson videos, church history videos, and I like this one, video by topics. When you click into video by topics, now you have priesthood, adversity. You can just go through alphabetically and find videos on topics if you're teaching a topic that day that you want to find a video from. And what's nice about this particular thing is, like, I want to do courage and fear, and I'm going to click on that, for example, and it'll come up with different videos on courage and fear, and there's short ones and long ones. I like these little quote ones. Sometimes could be really good, and I could just click on this video and it'll actually take me right to the page where you can download them. And this is just a little excerpt of a talk by William Clayton about fear not. And sometimes those kind of things can be impactful. And so I just challenge you that as you're going through the online manual, that you don't forget these little places to look and see what kind of videos you can use. Or if you're in a place that you're teaching a topic, you want to grab a video, well, just come to the topics and see what topics you can find. Like, remember how I said video collections? You could either even just type in video collections anywhere in the church search page, and here it is, and then that'll take you to all the different collections of videos, including the videos by topics and lesson teaching videos. So I hope something here has been important or impactful for you. The next step would be figuring out how to be able to display that video in class. Whether you connect a laptop with an HDMI cable up to a TV, or if you have Apple TV that logs in and lets you access these, or you can mirror your phone device to the TV, however you could do that. I found that the most foolproof way is to have a little dongle, or dongle they're called, where you plug it into your phone and it has an HDMI adapter that can go right from the TV screen to there. That's an easy way to do it. If you have questions about how to show videos or anything like that, give me a call or send me a text. I'd love to provide some more training, but use some great videos. And so I'm going to include a video link that you can use in section 117 with Oliver Granger, how it was told that he could come back, that if he falls, he will rise again. And with that verse, there's a great video that you could show of an individual who kept falling, but still has the ability to rise again. So I'm going to share that video link as a possible teaching technique or tool for this week. So God bless. I hope that this is impactful for you, and have a wonderful week.